other players in that area of the pitch have had better seasons. It's as simple as that.
You will notice there are many stars missing in the squads for this year's Euros. Whilst we can enjoy superstars like Kane, Mbappe or De Bruyne, there will be also quite a few absent players. Let's talk about the most important players who didn't make it to Germany. If you look at Germany themselves, you can already see some names missing. Bayern midfielder Leon Goretzka didn't get called up after not having a good first half of the season, so Nagelsmann preferred his teammate Alexander Pavlovic. With Serge Gnabry, another Bayern player will miss out after he injured his hamstring in the UCL quarters. Julian Brandt and Hummels were also surprisingly left out, mainly due to the inconsistency of Dortmund in the league. Even though Hummels really showed his class at the end, Nagelsmann decided Hummels won't accept the role as a third centre-back in behind Tah and Rüdiger. Spain is another situation. They didn't really have left out important players, but their squad has suffered a little bit under injuries. With Jeremy Pino missing to an ACL injury and Gavi also missing after he teared his ligament in November, two impactful young players won't be playing in Germany. And sadly, Isco is injured too. After such a phenomenal comeback season, he suffered a major leg injury in the game against Las Palmas. Next is Italy, and here are really many key players missing out. In the centre-back position, they have a little problem right now, because Francesco Acerbi is missing, and even worse is the heartbreaking ACL injury of Giorgio Scalvini at the last match day. Also missing due to injuries are Destiny Udogie, who played a great season, Nicolo Zaniolo with a foot injury, and also Domenico Berardi, who despite the relegation of Sassuolo would have been surely called up by Spalletti. A bit bizarre is the cut from Riccardo Orsolini, who didn't make the 26-man list, despite playing an incredible season with Bologna. Instead of Orsolini, Spalletti chose a 23-year-old Nicolo Fagioli, who only played 8 games this season after he got banned for 7 months due to an Italian betting scandal. Sandro Tonali is still banned until August from football due to his betting scandal and will also miss out. So some important players are missing from their last Euro win in 2021. In the mentioned final, Saka, Sancho and Rashford missed their penalties. And Rashford and Sancho are also some of the missing names in England's Euro squad this year. Rashford played a terrible season, and his non-nomination was still a surprise, as Southgate is a big fan of him. Why Sancho didn't get called up is a mystery. Even though he missed 1 year of football, he played great at Dortmund and showed how impactful he is. Sterling also played a really bad season, and with options like Saka and Foden, who have a guaranteed spot in the team, or the informed players like Jared Bowen and Anthony Gordon, he had no chance. Southgate is known for nominating players he trusts instead of informed players, so it's not a surprise that Fikayo Tomori gets again no call-up, even though he's such a consistent and reliable defender. Ben White also got no call-up despite being a starter for Arsenal. Southgate prefers Trippier and Walker. White didn't got called up since he left the 2022 World Cup because of personal issues, and also refused a call-up for their friendlies in March. That Jordan Henderson is being left out is more of a surprise. Even though he missed a lot of games due to injury, he's a favourite of Southgate. Due to the reduction of the squad, some big names had to leave England this week. Harry Maguire, who has suffered an injury, Jack Grealish, who has better players in front of his nose, and also James Maddison. Before we talk about the next nation, who comes to your mind if you look at the squads? Who should have been called up? Which players are missing? Write it down in the comments. France has to do it without Lucas Hernandez, who injured his ACL in the semi-final against Dortmund, Nkunku, who made his comeback too late after being injured since January, and also without Paul Pogba. The superstar and World Cup winner won't be playing for the next 4 years after getting banned for doping. The Netherlands can't count on their centre-back Sven Botman, who also injured his ACL. Two rather surprising non-nominations are Joshua Zirkzee. He played great at Bologna, and especially Ian Maatsen, who absolutely showed how good he is at Dortmund. A questionable decision by Ronald Koeman. Not called up for Belgium is Thibaut Courtois. He missed a huge part of the season due to his ACL injury, but was fit enough to play the UCL final and even make a clean sheet. Belgium's coach Domenico Tedesco said later he only wants players who are in good shape and didn't nominate Courtois. The relation between those two is also not good. In June 2023, Courtois had an argument with him about the captain armband, and this March, Courtois commented a long nose emoji when Tedesco told the press he tried everything to mend the situation between them. So now, Koen Castells is their number one keeper, who is likely to move to the promoted team of the Saudi League. Also deserve to be mentioned are the injured players David Alaba with his ACL, Jaldar Soyuncu is missing for Turkey, and also Lewis Ferguson for Scotland. He played an important role at Bologna but injured himself against Monza. So these are the players who could have made the tournament better. Is the list accurate? And don't forget to like the video and subscribe our channel. See you.